Hello, welcome back. In today's episode, we are continuing with our Jumia clone, and I'm sorry for not posting the video for the past 2 weeks. I was really busy with some other projects, but I decided to resume so that we move on with our project. I really like working on this project because I know it helps a lot of people out there who would want to build something like this from scratch. Okay, so today we are resuming. We're going to resume where we had stopped. So the time we finished, we had really finished the main navigation, and it was really looking nice. Okay, it was really looking nice. The problem with it is not responsive. So when you try to run it on smaller screens, you can see how it is looking very much terrible. Okay, so when you look at the Jumia one, the original one, this is how it looks like. Of course, they have made some changes on their homepage, I mean like colors and what, but it's not much. So the first thing, you see that they got rid of very many things. These drop downs, they are all not there. This help is not there. They changed a lot of things, and then there is also this button which you click and it has all these links. Okay, it has all these links. Okay, so here, and these ones, they are not drop down. These ones are just like single links. When you click on it, it takes you to cart. You see there is no like a drop down on it or anything like that. So we are going to see how we are going to build this. So there are many ways how you would handle such a scenarios. Okay, there are very many ways how you could handle such a scenario, but you can see even this. Let me first go back to the home page. Yeah, so we are going to make it in this format. Okay, we are going to make it in this format. So there are very many ways, and the possible two ways I see is, one is playing with this. You can play around with this, hide this on small screen, hide that, try to play around, but I think I'm just going to go with creating a brand new navigation on a small screen, because there are a lot of changes. Now normally you might just play around by hiding these links, hiding these ones, and then but you realize there is a lot of work to do if you are to do that. So entirely, I'm just going to have a brand new navigation for the mobile menu. You get? So I have my icon, I have the Jumia, and then I have these three things this side. Okay, I'm just going to entirely use this. Okay, I'm just going to entirely use this approach where I have these, and then I build entirely just like that. I think that one would be a great idea. So let's start on the work. I'm just going to hide this on mobile on small devices, and then actually I'll just hide it on medium devices. Okay, I'll hide it on medium devices. Let me see how it looks on. Let me change device. I put a tab here, tab. Okay, and on the tab you can see it is still actually hidden. You get the point? So yeah, so you're going to hide, and we'll bring this on really medium devices. Okay, so that is great. Let me switch back to the phone. Switch back to the phone. Okay, let me just switch back to Samsung. Okay, great. That is great. So what we are going to do first is hiding this on medium screens, and you can see we are going to be checking it from this side. So the first thing, I remember the code is much. I was trying to look around and we had done a lot of things. We had done a lot of things. I did not know the code had grown to this level. Anyways, so let's just continue. So here we have our header, and inside we have a container, and then inside here we have this nav. Okay, we have this nav here, and this was making our main navigation. So the first thing I'm just going to do, I want to hide this navigation on small screen. So I just head to the header.scss, and here on display flex, since we are using SAS, I'm just going to write a media query right away from here. So I'm just going to say at media, and I'm just going to say max width to be 769 pixels. Okay, and here I'm just going to say display none. So when it is 769 pixels, I don't want to see it. Okay, so you can see it is gone. So now that is one step, and now the second step is going back to the HTML, and then here I'm just going to put a div, and I'm just going to call it mobile navigation. So you can just say mobile nav, and then our mobile nav is going to live here. So if I just said here a p tag saying mobile nav, okay, so you just see, and you can see we have our mobile navigation there, and you can see on big screen, you can see there is mobile nav, and this one we are going to remove that. We want on big screen this one to disappear. The mobile nav should not show up on the big screen. Okay, so one way we could do that, we could do something like go this side, and inside here we have this navigation. So inside the header we have two things now. If you just go inside here, the header, we have the container and the navigation. So I'm just going to go down the navigation. I don't know why it is not to bring this minimizing button, but nevertheless, let me scroll down. Let me see a minute. I want to minimize some of these links. They are not allowing me to do that. Okay, so inside here, I'm assuming that is inside the header. Okay, so inside the header, okay, down here I'm just going to have mobile nav. Okay guys, you can get a right spelling always. Let's get the right spelling before we mess up. Just come here, copy the copy the link, copy the class, come back here, dot mobile nav, and then we are going to write a media query at media. Okay, so if you think about it, we could use really max width, okay, but still we could use I guess mean width. Okay, so let me say mean width, and we just take at 6.8, and you say display none. So this would mean like from 6, I think we could also put this one to 9, I don't know. And this one would mean on big devices, that is 769 and above. This one, what it would mean that on devices that has this width and above, it should not show up. But on small devices, you will see that it actually is present. So now we have the two ways of switching between these two. Okay, so on the mobile nav should not appear, but then on the small screens, the mobile appears and this big nav disappears. So that is great. We can switch between those two. So next, in the mobile nav, we are going to see what we have there. So you can see, first of all, we have this menu icon, this button here. Now I'm just going to put that button there, but we are going to have a number of things. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like this this badge, then we have this badge here with the icons, and then we have this menu. Okay, this search bar here. Okay, we have this this search bar here. Now on sometimes when you click on that icon, we might just put the search icon only and show you that if you click on the search, you click like on this one, you see that there is a search icon here. Okay, there is a search icon here. When you look at in the top here, we are on the cart page, but then this is here. And now when you click on the search, it opens a brand new page, or it puts this search mode, which is now like searching and there is nothing else on the page. Okay, so we are going to take that approach. Okay, where we have these three icons, the search, which is also a button, and then these other links. Okay, so I'm just going to take this approach. So we have the left side and the right side. Okay, so the logo is this one, and then we have also these links. So I'm just going to say down here in this mobile nav, I'm just going to divide it into two sides. The left mobile, so I'm just going to say left mobile. Okay, so the left has this first icon, it has the menu icon. So it has the menu icon, so I'm just going to create a button here, which I'm going to change in future in a minute, but for now I'm just going to say menu icon. So we are going to put the menu icon in a second. Let me just go here to box icons, and on box icons, let's search for menu. Okay, search for the menu, and the menu icon is here. Just simply click on it, click on the font, copy this, and just like that we have it there. Okay, so next we have the logo. So on this left we have the logo. I'm just going to copy the logo here, which is this link. Ctrl C. We might need to reduce it in size, but for now let's not worry, just paste it there. And then we have also the right nav. So right after this left nav, we have I'm just going to say right mobile. Okay, and then in right mobile we have three links, which are all icons. If you check, we have the search icon, we have the user icon, and we have the cart icon. So I'm just going to first make this one to be this button here. The first one, the search icon, is a button, so I'm just going to say button. Okay, and then I'm just going to put the search icon. I guess we have that search icon, so go in this one, and what it is this form, it is this search icon here. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to copy that, and then move up here, still minimize this, and then on the right here I'm just going to put this search icon, and then with these two links. So I have the two more links down here. I have this first one, which is taking to the account page. So this one takes into the login. We could just say admin. Is it in admin or auth? Actually it is in the auth. So auth, and then you take it to login.html. Okay, and then so this one is having the user, and then the cat. So the second one is the cat. Simply copy this, and down here you just simply send this to the cat. Do we have the cat page? Yes, we have the cat, and is not in the auth. Just simply put cat.html, and then let me put these two icons. So we have the user icon for the login and the cat icon on this one. We have all these icons down here. So I'm just going to scroll down here where we have the account. We need this icon, the user icon, simply like that. Okay, so go back up here, minimize this, go back down here, and where it is this, put this icon, and then let's go back. We get the one for the cat. Okay, on this nav list we have also the cat. Scroll down, scroll down to the cat. Where is the cat, guys? You can minimize this, and let me see, cat. Okay, the cat is here, so simply copy this. We need only the icon. Copy that, and I'm just going to minimize now the whole navigation. So minimize this. Now let me just go down here on the cat and paste this icon. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have the three icons. I'm just going to switch to the mobile. We have these three icons looking like that. Okay, we have this Jumia logo turning the color. We might need to move this design into a global state. Let me first do that. So in the header, let's see where you worked on the Jumia logo. So header, justify, nav list, nav links. Where did we work on the Jumia, the brand logo? So I think we have the brand logo here. So I'll remove this. You can just leave that, but still copy this outside, so that you could even just go and put it in this global state, because it is really outside. So you could just come and put it outside here, so that it is used just like globally. Okay, like it is used, not just limited in this not limited only to this menu, so that it can be used outside the menu. Okay, that is great. We are going to see how we are going to reduce it. We don't want it to be this big. Let's work on our buttons really generally, and I'm just going to add these buttons. I'm just going to add something like class. Let me add a class on these buttons, and I'm just going to say the header button. Just say header btn, just to know they are inside the header. So I'm just going to copy also this, to copy this class. Okay, and copy it to this, where is the where is this? In the left nav, here. Now this one we are going to change it in future. It does not have to disturb us right now. Let me see. So class, just remove this and put that. Okay, so I'm just going to work on this header btn, and we could make it globally, or we could just also leave it under the mobile nav. So for now, let me just say dot header btn, and the only one to just do is just say background color transparent. I guess I don't need to give it any color, and then I'm just going to say border none. Okay, and I'm just also going to say outline none. So even the outline, and then of course cursor pointer. Okay, so that is great. So with that, we have only the icons showing up like so. So then these icons, in the header we have the icon, so I could target the I class inside the header button, and we can just see font size maybe 20 pixels. Let's see how that one behaves. Okay, 20 pixels, about 2 rem. Let's see here, 2 rem, how it looks like. Oh, that is really super huge. Let's try 1.5. Okay, 1.5 is perfect. 1.5 looks great. Okay, 1.5 looks great, and yeah, we're going to do the same to these other links. In fact, this, I'm just going to move this outside from this. I'm just going to move it inside the mobile now, so that it affects all the icons. Instead of affecting the only ones here, it should affect all the icons. Okay, so this is really looking great. Okay, so now we have to give it a display flex. So mobile nav has display flex here. Leave alone this this one. I'm just going to cut it and I put it down so that we write our code comfortably on top here. So just come here and say display flex, and with that it will put them side by side. And you could just say gap. You could give gap of 1 rem, and then you could just say justify content, justify content space space between. Okay, so that is great. You can see this, and then go ahead and align items. You could just align items, and you put them in the center. Okay, so they are looking really super great. I feel like this Jumia logo is really huge. So what we can do, we can just go where we have this brand logo, and then we work on it here. So I'm just going to come here and write a media query. So add media, and I could just say max width. So we're just going to use max width is 769 pixels. And on this, what we want to change really is the font size, I guess, from 2 rem. So let's change it here. Font size, let's try 1.5 rem. Let's see that. Yeah, that one looks, I think, much better. Yeah, I think it looks really much better. Let me just look at this other one. yeah, really I think that one is okay. You can just try maybe 1.4. Okay, that is great, that is enough. And then let's go here where we have the left and the right. So in the mobile here we have this left. Click on the left. So I'm just going to go here down. I have the left mobile, and then we have also dot right mobile. Okay, so we have all of them display flex, and I want to do align items center first. Okay, I think in both of them. Okay, so now it's aligning somehow very well, and I don't think we need a gap. There is some small gap. I'm just going to go ahead and give a gap of 0.5 rem. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look like it's much. Let's just say 0.3 rem. Okay, 0.3 rem. Yeah, that is okay. So even the other icons, we could do the same in the right, this right side. We could just say display flex, and we also give a gap of 0.5 rem, and really it is looking now good. So the only thing now we need to work on is actually this menu icon. When someone clicks on that menu icon, you see it opens up like so. Okay, when someone clicks on this menu icon, it opens up like that. So I've been thinking we could design one from scratch. Okay, we could design one from scratch, or we could take advantage of Bootstrap. It's all very much possible to really do the custom. You could just simply write and we do it from scratch, but I'm just going to use the Bootstrap of Canvas. So when you go to Bootstrap documentation, scroll down, there is this side, just simply scroll down. There are a lot of things here on. When you just reach on Bootstrap, scroll down, and you're going to see somewhere under components, and you're going to see off canvas. So the off canvas is it was brought in the Bootstrap 5.2. okay, so how it works, you can see they tell you here how it works. Off canvas is a sidebar component that can be toggled via JavaScript. Okay, appear from the left, right, top, bottom. You are the one who decide where it should come from. And off canvas shares some of the JavaScript code as models. Conceptually, as quite similar, they are separate plugins. So you can just see here. So heads up, given how CSS handles animations, you can use margin, translate, or off canvas element instead of using the class. So there are a lot of things you can do, but the only thing we are going to do right now, what I want to do is getting the off canvas. Now when you go here on Jumia and you open this and you click outside, you see that the menu disappears. So we're just going to use the one which has body scrolling, body scrolling, and let me see this one. If you click outside, yeah, so we need something like this. You see that? Something like that. So first of all, let me just copy this button here. So there is this button. We're just going to replace with our button here. The button we have here. Let me first leave this one alone, and I put this new one. Okay, so it comes with these other things. We are going to give it our class. Okay, but these other things you can leave them there. The type button, database toggle, this one is these are bootstrap attributes. Just simply leave them like that. Now we just simply go back here and we'll also copy this. Okay, so where you put this doesn't matter. Where you put this doesn't matter. So let's just go here. We have that button, and then within the header, let me just come here, minimize this, but still in the header, let me paste this menu, this off canvas menu. So this is, I'm just going to put a comment here. This is off canvas sidebar menu. So I'm going to build our menu inside that. So the only thing we want to know is if it is working. That's the only thing we need to know. So you see the button is here. Let's click it. It work. Yeah. So it is here. It is really working. You see that? So you can close and can click. So the only thing we need, first of all, I guess we will just do some editing, like changing its top. Okay, changing its top, or we can just leave it like that. Okay, so that is one thing. So what I want is to replace this one, to put it here. So let me just go inside here where we have this word. We don't want this word, we want simply the icon. Okay, so I'm just going to come and copy this icon. Where is the icon? Icon here. Control C, and let me just put it inside here like so, and let's see now how it looks like. Okay, so that's how it looks like, and I'm just going also to give it a our class. So let me see if I give it this class of header button instead of theirs, like so. Yeah, so it is looking okay. So click, and you can see it is bringing, this is the menu it is bringing, and it has this X icon on it. So we can get rid of this first one. So I'm just going to get rid of this first button, like so. Okay, so yep, so now we have our button is opening this side menu. So what we need is actually populating it with the data here. Okay, so that is the only thing we need, to put some data. And then, so if you just go to where what it is showing, when you click it, it is showing this off canvas menu. So you can see it has this H5, the label here, and I'm just going to replace that one with the logo, the Jumia logo. So I'm just going to come here, copy this Jumia logo, just like that. And where there is H5, let me just simply put this like so. And let's see now if I click the menu. So you see now it opens with Jumia logo. Okay, so now it opens with Jumia logo, and you can just simply click here, or you click like that. Okay, so I like that. Not necessarily is really like this one, because this one doesn't close. Actually, it's partially closed the other one, and it comes with the Jumia logo plus the X. I guess that one will serve the purpose. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to go in styling and change how they are oriented to put on the right here. I think that one serves really very well the purpose. Okay, so now the most important thing is actually putting these icons. Okay, the live chat, then this my account, and then you can see they have, yeah, we have to work on those ones. We have to work on those ones first. So the first thing, we have a number of links. Okay, we have a number of links. So inside down here, let's go here where they say off canvas body. Okay, so here on the off canvas body, the first one we have, so here we have many links. I'm just going to say the site. Let me just create here a class, my class. Okay, so sidebar menu. So I'm just going to say sidebar menu. Okay, and inside here I'm just going to start putting my links. So the first one is live chat. Okay, the first one is live chat. So we need I'm just going to copy one of these links here. Okay, so it need to be something like this one. Just going to copy something like this, put it here. So the first one here, this is live chat. So it has an icon and then a span. So it starts with an icon and then a span. So the icon ends there, and this is the icon. Let me first save so that it does for me this. Okay, I have here, we don't need to have this bland logo class. Okay, so that is great. And this one is live chat. Okay, so if I just go now, let's see, click on this. Okay, so you can see we have the live chat. We are going to change that icon to the, do we had that icon on this? No, I think we had the chat. Okay, we don't have it. Just head to here and let's say message. I think we have the message here. Let me check. They just type here. Yeah, we could use any of these. Let me first see how it looks like. It has 3 dots and is outline. It is outline, so we could just see first of all regular to get the outline ones, and then we could just get the one which has, and here we could just say message, so that we get the only ones for the message. And there is this one, message dots. We could just simply use this one. Just click on that, click on this, click message dots, and then change this icon here to this one. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so if I click here, yep, I have there the message dots. That is great. That is the first one. So we have this my Jumia account. So we have another one. So down here we have another anchor, which is actually taking to auth and login. And let me just see my Jumia account. Okay, like so. And then next is these orders. So they have orders, pending reviews, vouchers, saved items. So I'm just going to have also those ones. So down here, and they have the same format here. I'm just going to give these ones a class. Okay, so I'm just going to give these ones a class, and then I'm just going to say menu link with icon. So link with icon. So this link has an icon, and that's why I'm calling it like that. So I'm just going to go to sidebar menu. So inside the header, we have this here. Okay, in the left and the right. So I'm just going to go down here. I'm just going to say dot sidebar menu, and inside here we have this link with icon. So the first thing is display flex, and align items center. Okay, so when you look at that, let's go back, click here. Okay, it seems it's not really working. And the sidebar menu itself, let's say display flex, and here we are going to put flex direction column. Okay, and let's also give a gap of 1 rem. Let's see if that one is working. I don't know, it seems not to be working. Sidebar menu, not main. Okay, it is working. It is working perfectly. So I'm just going also to give here some gap. So give a gap of 0.5 rem. Okay, 0.5 rem. Yeah, that one looks great. And now for the color, it is black. So here I'm just going to give a color, and let me check for the color. Let me check in my variables, which colors do we have here. Okay, we have secondary, so I'm just going to call this secondary color, or black, any of the two. So I'm just copy this, go back to header, and for the color, let's first try secondary. Okay, let's try secondary. Yeah, secondary is really fine. Okay, so there is also these normal links. There are these other normal links which has no icon. For them, they have this yellow stuff. Okay, and if you notice, they also have some weird either icon or something. Okay, I'm just going to say colored links. I'm just come here where I have my Jumia inside here. Okay, I'm just going to have them as colored links. So I'm just going to give a class here. Which class? Let me just give here a class. Okay, and I'm just saying say colored links. Okay, and then it has also an icon. So I'm just going to put this I'm just going to put this inside a span. Okay, just like that. And then there is this angle icon here. I'm just going to go here and I get Chever, I think something like Cheve. Let me just say Chev. Let's see. Yeah, we can have this the right one. Just come here and paste it after this, after that, like so. So let's just have other links. Let's have other links. Let me first work on this one actually, and I'm just going to have this one. Let me first go back, check my variables for a second. See, okay, so there is this primary. I don't know if I did text primary, if it works here. Class text primary. Okay, just going to check on it if it gives us that. Okay, it doesn't, but we are just going to work on that. This text primary class, I'm just going to make it also global so that it is that orange text. Okay, so that is great. What else did I want to do? The icon is showing up. Let me just come here, colored links. So the card links, so we have these link icons, and then we have also these colored links. For them, they have display flex, and they have justify content space between, and then another thing, they have align items center. Okay, so this one will ensure that the icon is at the extreme end, like so. Okay, so that is great, and I'm just going to come here, and first of all I will say text transform uppercase, and then maybe I will just get a span inside, just get a span, and the span I'm just going to say color to be $primary. Okay, so like that one would be easy that way. It seems not changing. Okay, so what I would do is, let me see if it has a class. So I'm just going to put it on, let me just say put this on this, and let me see if it can change color primary, just like that. For some reason this one does not. I don't know which one is affecting it. Oh, text primary, it is this weird color, this one text primary. Let me remove this class, like so. So let me just go back here. If you check the Jumia one, the other icon is not orange, so probably this one actually is on the span. So just say this, and I say span, and then inside here I have that, like so. So let's just see now. Click here. Just click. Yeah, so it's just looking now exactly the way it's supposed to look like, only that it seems like the font size here are maintaining a big font size. So to check on that, even on these links, I feel like we can just simply change the font size. I think let me just change it on font size. Let's try 1 rem. I don't know what was the default, but let's just see 1 rem. It seems not to change anything. About 0.5, so that we see if they are really changing. Yeah, so they just try something like 0.8 rem. Yeah, that one is I think okay. Yeah, 0.8 looks like it is okay, and that means that this gap, sidebar menu gap, we can also change it to 0.5. Somehow it looks like it was really much. Okay, so that one is okay. Everything is looking fine. Now what I just need to is duplicate this first link, and then I put it on everything else. So I'm just going to go back here. So where I have this live chat, I'm just going to duplicate this link. As simple as that. So down here, the first one I have is orders, and for the orders we have a basket. So go back here. So you say basket. Okay, I don't know if it is bucket or basket. The bucket is not there. Okay, let's just put cut, and you see the cut ones, they are going to see, let's see the cut. Okay, these are the cut. And how about the basket? So basket, okay, basket. Okay, let's just go with this one, but it really just looks like how about case? Let me just see case. Maybe because then just looks like a case or a box. Okay, this is nice, so just put this one, the briefcase. So just remove this and put this one, and then this is orders. Okay, next is pending reviews. So we're just going to see review. I'm not sure if that one is there. It just say message. In the message, we cannot fail to get something that looks like a review. Okay, so I'm just going to simply put something like this, I guess. Let me just get this one. Orders. After orders, we have reviews. Let me first put my icon here, copy this. Okay, so copy this. These are reviews. Okay, just put this on here, cut this this icon, just bring it here where there is this briefcase. Just put this icon here, and let's see how we are progressing. Okay, click on this. Okay, we have our icons, they are looking great. We have the orders. Just change this one to pending reviews, pending reviews, like so. And let's see, click here. Yeah, so they are looking great. I feel like the icons necessarily they are big. I don't know. We could just come here on the side. There is where we have the icon here, 1.5. They just make it 1.3, and we see. Okay, yeah, they look matching now. They look much better. That is great. So now I'm just going to continue putting all these other icons. Okay, so there is vouchers, saved items. So for voucher, so let me just go duplicate these two other ones. So first go here on pending reviews, so duplicate this one. So here I'm just going to say voucher and paste it here, and then down here is what, saved items. So you say saved items, and then simply paste another one here. And then for the voucher, let's just go and look for the icon. This icon looks like it is for payment or something. Okay, pen, it is voucher. I don't think voucher is there, but we could just use what? Let's first look at them. Okay, just remove everything, and we could just simply scroll through. We look at any icon that we could use that would look like a voucher. Okay, that would look like a voucher. I feel like this one can work. This tag here, just use this tag here for the voucher. We're not going to sleep here looking for the icons. That's not a big deal. and then here I'm just going to put voucher. Okay, and then let's continue and look for the heart. At least that one is there. Okay, so the heart, this one. So click on the font, click on this class, and then for the saved items we have this. So just do this like so. Okay, that is great. So now if I click here, we have all these icons. Then down we have this other categories. So you just see we have our categories and see all. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one which has colored, this one. So simply copy that. So under here just put this one, and this time it is our categories, and then this side instead there is, instead of putting the icon, there is another anchor tag actually taking to all categories. I'm just going to put a hash which says see all. Okay, so let's just look at how it looks now. Okay, and it looks like is not putting it at the extreme end. Okay, colored links. Okay, colored links. I thought it would actually put it at the end. Let me just check in the header where we had the colored links. Okay, colored links. They have these display flex. I don't know why it would not do that, but anyways, we're just going to work on this one specifically to enforce that it should go this side. And I would also put here this important that it should invoke that one. Okay, I will just inspect. Let's just first continue. I will inspect for this particular one. So let me just put these other ones. We have all these other icons, supermarket for the Apple. So I'm just going to go here and I change Apple. What? I said the Apple would be there. Really? Okay guys, let me just remove this and we look for any other icon that we can use. Okay, just scroll down, scroll. If we get anyone, we can just use that. Let me scroll down, scroll. For the supermarket, I think we can use this one. But you know what, let's first scroll down. We confirm if there is no better icon. Okay, so now there are so many icons. Finally we are at the end. Okay, so just let's say scroll and we get any, we can just simply use. It doesn't matter if you can't find the icon. There are so many icon libraries you can try, but since we are using box icons, I'm just going to stick with those ones which are really here. Okay, so I'm just going to use this for the store. Just copy that, and I'm just going to go down here. So we're supposed to duplicate these ones, so let me just first put here. supermarket, and let me put the icon there. So come up here and copy this link. Okay, so move down here, paste supermarket, and let's paste this link. Just come here, replace with that, and this one is supermarket. Market. Okay, and in the future we might need to change to categorize, like all these other ones. We put them in the same, like these categories down here, we just categorize them in the same. But for now, let's not worry, just simply put them. We shall see when that part of the back end reaches. So we have phones. So come here, search for phones. Actually, phone. Need to search phones. Phone. Really. Smartphone, maybe. I don't know. Oh, phone. What do you mean, like phone is not there? What are you talking about? Okay, let me scroll. Maybe we just say all. Might be limiting ourselves. Let me just scroll down. You mean we don't have the icon for the phone? Let me first do, for instance, call. So call, we have those two, and then like phone. Really? What about screen? Okay, there is one we have is called mobile. So let me just to put in here mobile. Okay, so we have the mobile here, and actually it's this one. We could actually use this one. So mobile, I was really wondering why would that one would happen. So down here, I'm just going to see phone, and this icon is here. I'm just going to duplicate this a number of times for this supermarket. So just to do that like 3 times. Okay, so let me first copy this icon we have here, cut this, and let's put here in this icon, and let's put here phones. Okay, so it is phones and tablets, phones and tablets, phones and tablets. Okay, the next is home and office. So home and office, I don't think we have office. How about home or house? Okay, just use one of these ones. Okay, that one. So this one is home and office. Just simply replace this icon here, and then next is electronics plus health. So electronics electronics. Okay, so here I'm just going to not put electronics really, just find something any we can use. I'm just going to use this to represent the electronics. We don't need to really take more time here. I'm just going to find here anything that can represent really electronics. Let me just use this gas pump for the electronics. Okay, so here I'm just going to replace this icon with here electronics. So I'm just going to actually stop on that icon, electronics. I guess that is the spelling. So guys, you can fill all the other stuff, and you can see this thing actually scrolls. Okay, this thing actually scrolls, and you can see this is really nice. Okay, yeah, so it scrolls. The only thing I want to just work on is this categories. I don't know why, what the heck is this really not working, because let me see this one, let me see this. So it's like is out. Yeah, it is outside, guys. See all is outside. I was wondering, let's just go back to the HTML, and here you can see all. Okay, why are they showing it to be outside the colored? If you check it here, it is really outside. Like see all is really out, colored links, it looks like it is really outside supermarket, and then you have this colored link, and then you have it here. Okay, so what's going on, guys? Let me first cut this one. Okay, so I have see all categories inside here. Let me just put some other text, simple text. I would want to see what happens. Okay, so the text is being recognized. How about I put this also in a span, and then I put the link. You see what happens? Okay, so for the link it is not really accepting to be inside. I have this span, and for some reason you realize this they are putting it outside. Really, is that the behavior of the... Anyways, we can just put any text, see all. I'm just going to put this text, and we can use JavaScript anyways to handle that. Click, I don't know, let me just come here, and since this one is really fading, I'm just going to put a span, and then I just see all. We will handle it with JavaScript when that time reaches. So class, and I'm just going to say this one see all. I'm just going to call it actually see all as a class, and what I'm just going to do is it is undercolored. So here when we have the span, I can just say see all. I'm just going to say text decoration underline, as simple as that, and let's just see color blue. I don't know if we have any blue in our design. Okay, so just looking like that, and let's just say text decoration, text text transform, I'm just going to say lowercase. Okay, for it I just want it to be lowercase, like so. So this one gives us an impression, but when we reach there, we'll put actually a click event, which is going to switch here on the window.location. So right now we are having our mobile menu looking so great, guys. This is really good. I like this. So let's see how it looks on really a device. So I'm just going to duplicate this, and then you're just going to click on this mobile menu device, and see that, guys, it switches just simply like that. Click that and see that, guys, see that. And this is really great. I like it. I like it. And then this these icons, you could change their color. So here where we have the I class, okay, just simply say color, and the color we are going to use secondary, just like that. With that, it should change their colors. Yeah. So the problem, it has affected this. Let me first do this. Okay, so it is affecting these other ones. So I'm just going to put this color secondary, just cut this. Okay, I'm just going to go to where I have icon, link with icon here, link with icon, and let me target the I class, and I'm just going to give them that color secondary. I see it is not changing. Let me just see where we have. Oh, those ones are in they are in the right. Okay, so they are in the right mobile. So I'm just going to say they're in the right mobile, I guess. Okay, so in this right mobile, okay, so we have the right mobile. This one, let me just cut this here. It is in the right mobile here. Okay, just simply paste that there, and then it should work. Yep. So great, thank you guys for watching this episode, whereby we are making the Jumia clone, and we are making this responsive nav. It was really nice taking you through how to make this really cool nav. And you see, we have it now really responsive. We have this switching between all devices very nicely. Okay, we have this switching on all devices nicely. I like this, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. See you in the next one.